Day in the life of a cat grooming salon somewhere in America, right? Two back-to-back Persian kitties. Probably wondering, well, what the hell is this cat doing here? He seems fine. Doesn't look like he needs anything done, right? Well, these two siblings are on a maintenance schedule, so they come in every 6 or 7 weeks and get their hair washed and blown out. Nails done, Brazilian, you know, just as a upkeep, you know, just to keep up with, so that they're looking fabulous all the time. He's like, those are mine. No, you can't have them. They're mine. Alright, so the cat is getting a long hair shampoo package with a belly shave. And at our salon, we call that the natural. We listed it on this video as a cat bath plus BS equals belly shave, right? So, we're gonna scoot this guy over on this side, her side. This is the sister. And we're gonna scoop under the armpits, go down the belly, using the safety clipper, down the middle, 1.4, get you closest to the 10 blade, right? Now, I'm going over and above the ridge line. Okay. We're not just going to go under the armpits, but I'm going to go over the ridge line and then to the other side, just to give better coverage of any mats or matting that forms in that area, right? Waka waka. Hello, hello, hello. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Alright, other side. You gonna let me? He's like, maybe. Hello. Alright. Oh shit. Didn't count on that. Alright. Oh well. Good girl. Hey, turn around. There you go. There. Alright, we're all set for the bath. Right there. I guess that vacuum is going to be going on periodically during this live. Whoopsies. Oh, whoopsies. Wham. Hello. She said, how are you? I'm good. You? Thank God. Wow. Alright, we're going to put some groomer scoop on the paws. Did you know that degreaser also helps to lift any yellowing in the white of your cat's coat? Did you know that? Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And what's the one color that most cats have on their paws? White. Most cats, not all cats. Most cats. All right. Alright, so while that's working, we're going to work on, I guess we could do the tail. Let's start working on the tail. And bubbles. She said, what's happening now, people? He's going to get a couple of booty treatments. couple of body treatments. I feel very bubbly. That. I feel frothy. Hi. How are you? There's Annie. User 13. Jojo. Jesus. Alfonso. Hello. How are you? Oh, he's a client. He's in a beauty salon getting his hair done. Her hair done. Yeah. With her RBF face. You know what that is? You know what that means? RBF? Yeah. Can you tell by her mug? She is so happy to be here. She's alright. Wow. Wow. Tiny bubbles. Wah. Alright, a little bit of Orvis, a little bit of, what's that, the orange stuff, anyone know? It's a special cat shampoo, helps with the grease, right? Made by Lay Pooch. No peeing in the pool. We got rules around here. Little one. There's no peeing in the pool. She's like, I couldn't help it. There's no running and no peeing. She's like, geez Louise, I couldn't help it. I'm just a baby. Other side. Buddy. Welcome to the world of the RBF face. Who wants to know what that is? Anyone want to say in the comment what RBF means? It means resting biatch face, right? That means it doesn't matter what's happening, this cat's face is always going to look like that, right? Alright, ready, steady, here we go. Need a little beach brush. Pull out any tangles. Wow. Wow. You got it. You got this. You got this. Just like I do. Are you sure? Sorry. It's two skulls. Oh, we just got started. What do you mean you overslept? Aren't you in the same time zone as me? I thought you were. Are you literally sleeping in until 10:30 in the morning? You bitch. No fair. No fair. You never, ever, ever, not even during Christmas. I fully intend to sleep in every morning during Christmas break. There we go. So we're going to use the Top Cat Volume Shampoo. We're going to use as the finishing shampoo for this little one. Oh God, I'm so sorry, two skulls. Oh. My British short hair hated his bath, hated water, but I learned about the all-natural pre-treatment for him, the CBD, and worked like a charm for him. Yeah, bird. Worked like a charm. Wah, 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 wah. You did it. You did it. She said I did. What'd I do? You got your bubble bath, sort of. She got her bubble shower. Alright. Alright, you ready? She's like, for what? You get rinsed. You're gonna get rinsed, little one. And notice how all the problems went away once I did that? Just saying. She's a cutie. Notice how they all just went bye-bye? Trust nobody. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, you did it. Ready, steady, here we go. Waka. Go up. Hey, Ma. Alright. We're going to use 2 towel wraps. First one for about a minute. Alright. There. Your dad? You could be a model. A model. She's like, you're trying to suffocate me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Alright. Let's get you out of this one. Useless. Just between you and me, that vacuum's driving me crazy. Just saying. Just saying. Does it drive me crazy too? She's like, I want to speak to management. She's like, I'd like to speak to management, please. My daddy booked 2 spa appointments for me and my brother. With nice relaxing music. Oh, shut back. Sorry. 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 If it goes on one more time, I think I'm going to lose it. Maybe I should say something. I don't know. How bad is it? The sound of the 2 skulls. How bad is the sound of that shop vac? Is it bad, or should I say something, or just leave it? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool beans. There. There. Should we do a set it and forget it? then just put her in there, maybe. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There. Is that more to your satisfaction? She's like, yeah. Should we do a set it and forget it? That means we just comb her out and let her dry, air dry in there. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? She's like, maybe. We got one more side. You want to go in the box? She's like, yeah. Do this side. There's Two Skulls. Alright, so I just ran a comb through the entire coat. You did it. Alright, now you can have the box. Good. Here. Good girl. She's like, thank God. Thank you, Two Skulls. Alright, so that was a set it and forget it. That's usually a step that you'll see cat groomers skip. They'll just go straight to blowing the cat's coat out. But not everyone has the equipment needed to wash and blow out their cat correctly. So that's just one thing you can do. As if you're mindful of the tangles happening in the bath when you're washing your cat, then you should be able to do that set it and forget it. That means a comb has gone through every inch of that cat's coat so that we're not drawing the tangles into the cat, right? They're all out. And we're going to go on to her brother in about 1 minute. How are y'all doing? Hi, bye. Bye and hi. Hi, Annie. Alright, so there you have it. There's the sister. She got her shampoo and blowout. Sort of. Right? We will do a fluff dry at the very end. But I find that most cats enjoy and appreciate a low and slow drying leading up to the final fluff out. Right? But of course, if your cat came out of the bath with tangles, you wouldn't do that sequence. You would do the fluff out first to allow the dryer to help undo some of the tangles in the cat's coat, right? You do that first, right? It can get a little tricky, right? Well, hello, Dana. How are you? We're just about to get started on her brother, her bigger brother, in about 2 minutes. She's like the little, she's the little twin. She's the mini-me of her brother. It's a little bit bigger. Be right back. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. Why you all just always wrong about everything? If you go back like 20 minutes, you'll see how she ran into that dryer box. She couldn't wait to get in that dryer box. Do you want to know why? Because it's a box. It's got warm air. Nobody's touching her. Nobody's bothering her, right? Cats love that box. The fact that she has an RBF face, it's a trick of nature, right? It's a trick of nature. She's actually a sweetheart. Okay? This is her big brother. Her big brother. Her twinsy. There. Zoom out a little bit. There. There he is. He's doing the same thing. Long hair shampoo package with a belly shave. We call that the natural here in our salon. Yep, they come in like every 7 weeks for a regular maintenance bath and blowout, right? No hair cutting, just, you know, shampoo and blowout, like a blowout bar. There. Wow. Waka waka. Wow. Wow. Let's get your Brazilian. He's like, I thought that was just for girls. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. He's like, it tickles. I feel a draft. Alright, let's roll him on his side and continue that. Just continue that all the way down his belly. Find the old belly line. I'm going to use the safety clipper on the belly and the groin area. Can you see? Can you see? Those fuzz bunnies. Look for any landmines, aka mats. He shouldn't have any. When they come in, they're in immaculate condition, right? They're in every like 6 to 7 weeks. So, there shouldn't be any issues with landmines. No, actually, it's not what you think. These cats were born and bred for beautiful temperament. So, it doesn't matter whether you start them young or start them when they're 15 years old. If they were born and bred for beautiful temperament, they're not going to do anything. These two cats are what I call magic bubble cats. They just live in their own little magical world, where nothing really bothers them, right? I refer to those kind of cats as magic bubble cats, right? It comes from breeding for temperament, right? Which is not something every breeder does. Are we there yet? Jack and Jill is their names, their stage names. This is Jack, and that's Let's chill. Get rid of these fuzz bunnies. Otherwise, they're just going to knot back up into the coat during the bath. He's a woolly mammoth. He's a woolly mammoth. They were born and bred for perfect temperament. I don't know how many times I have to say that, right? That means you can, doesn't matter. They're okay with whatever, right? Yipper. Usually comes with a pretty price tag, right? If you're going to be looking for cats born and bred for perfect temperament, you're going to be paying a good price for that, right? If you're lucky, you can get a perfect temperament cat, but without the price tag, but that's not the norm. Alright, ready, steady, here we go. Waka waka. Waka waka. Y'all just don't know how to wrap your head around the fact that, you know, cats are born and bred for this, right? Yep. Hello, Jack. He's like, hello. He's like, make it snappy, lady. I'll try. Oh, God. Good laddie. Good laddie. He's like, I feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride. Don't get sick. Remember, no peeing in the pool. Like your sister did. He's like, my sister peed in the pool. Yipper. There. Yeah, let's start on his tail. They come in so often that you can pretty much skip the full degreasing treatment because not enough time has passed for like a really, really heavy oil buildup, right? I did put it on their boots because it helps to lift the yellowing. That groomer scoop will help with yellowing in the white. And of course, I'm always going to do a little bit of pink pawpaw on the head, right? Because that's like the cherry on top of the banana split sundae. In case you didn't know, that's what we're serving up today. A banana split sundae. And the head of a pet is the cherry on top, right? He's like, I'm a cherry. I'm a banana. I'm a banana split sundae. Yep, yes, sir. Yes, you are. Wee-hee. Waka waka. Wow. 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 Head up. Good boy. Good boy. Good laddie. He's like, you're not trying to drown me, are you? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? He's like, rumor has it you can drown a Persian if you try to wash their face. Really? You know how that happens?
He's like, no, tell me.
Well, when a cat goes to a medical facility, they usually 7 out of 10 times get fully sedated. When a cat is fully sedated, they're completely unconscious. And if a groomer is trying to wash that cat and doesn't pay attention to what they're doing, yeah, they could inadvertently drown you. He's like, God almighty. Yipper. Yipper. It happens.
He's like, that's cray cray.
No. And stupidity. And stupidity. Is that your secret room? Your car? Where you can just get away? I think every household should have a quiet room, right? It's not a bad idea, right? I don't care if it's a closet. I don't care if it's a closet. Everyone needs their own space, right? Cars are great. Quiet room. It's got music, temperature control. Yeah. And locks. Shut the fuck up. Have you noticed two skulls? It's because the better the cat is, the calmer the cat is, the more trigger people get. Why is that? Anyone here know psychology? I think I know. I think I know why. Because it doesn't fit a lot of people's narrative of how cats feel about getting groomed and bathed, right? This does not fit their narrative, that's why. It actually defies their narrative. That's why I think they get triggered. Alright, head up. And if I didn't know any better, I think Jack was thoroughly enjoying his bath. Must be that cat grooming app I have. Waka waka. Alright. Get this on. Waka waka. No. That's just your head and your front paws. You got all this other stuff. All this other stuff to do. Yeah. And do all of this. A little bit of Orbis. Anybody know what that is? Orbis. Or that. Orbis
this, I use like a lather booster. Right? To get a maximum clean. Part of the greasing process, right? Waka waka. Hee. In your 40s. Sure they do. You just go right on believing that. We won't burst your bubble. Which means then we probably don't need to be on this channel, right? Because this channel is all about teaching people how to groom their cats, because cats don't groom themselves. Most of them. Some do. So there's no need for you to be on this page anymore, right? That's what we're going to show. We're going to show and teach how to do that. No trained cat groomer would work with a sedated cat. So hopefully that answers your question. 2, only a medical facility would be able to sedate, right? And they don't usually sedate, they usually fully anesthetize, right? So no, a groomer wouldn't be doing that. There are pre-treatments available that the owners do prior to coming in for their grooming. Right. If you're working with that purple shampoo, just make sure you get it fully rinsed out within a reasonable amount of time. Otherwise, you're going to be turning your cat's white fur purple. Doesn't take a whole lot of time for it to start to tint the white of your cat's coat. Right? It's an optical brightening shampoo. Helps to lift the white in the coat. Don't you know? Don't you know? There. Final finishing shampoo is the Top Cat Chris Christensen. Yeah. He's like, ooh, the good stuff. Top shelf. Top shelf, baby. Yepper. Top shelf is right. Top shelf is right. Good point. Good point there, Chisbles. The French seem to have the biggest issue. You did it. He's like, I did what I do. You've been frothed. Is that a good thing? Yeah. You can say that. You can say it's a good thing. Uh-huh. Gee, we have over 300 videos on here right now. And every single one of those cats let us give it a bath. Go figure. Wonder how. Well, gee, the video shows you how. That's why. If a cat is pre-treated, it would say, right? It would say on the video. You know what that NT stands for on the title of this video? It means natural temperament, okay? If the cat is pre-treated by their owner, usually with GABA when needed, to help groom them at low stress levels, it would state on the video. Why? Because we're teaching people how this works, right? We're teaching. It's a teaching platform, right? So all of you making your ignorant statements as though they're facts, no, 90% of what comes out of your mouth is incorrect, right? This is a magic bubble cat, born and bred for perfect temperament, not drugged, right? Nor do I appreciate you making statements that they are, right? You weren't asking if they were. You were stating that they were. Do you understand? I understand the difference. Yeah, I'm sure you do too. Yeah. He was too stunned to speak. He was too stunned to speak. Alright, and rinse. Who wants to try to make a statement that's actually incorrect? I dare anyone watching right now to literally make a statement in the comment section and have it be correct. Happy Hoodie used to, well, right now it's helping to keep water from getting into the ear. It's reducing any sound sensitivity from the sprayer. It's adding a little bit of compression to keep the cat calm. It's multitasking, right? Alright, so let's dare anyone who's watching right now to make a correct statement about cat grooming. I dare you. Make a statement. Something you know. Your batting average is 90% incorrect. Let's see if we can get a winner chicken dinner. Nobody. Imagine that. Imagine that. They were too stunned to speak. Double dog dare ya. A double dog dare ya. Ah, there's a statement. The Happy Hoodie can be used to keep water out of the ears of the cat. Gee, yeah, that sounds familiar. Like I think I just said that like 2 minutes ago. But at least you were paying attention, right? Alright, let's get that off. Right. Soap ring. It's usually a soap ring. Whenever you have something around the cat's neck, soap will just kind of crawl right under it. So make sure you get that off. There we go. Wow. And your booty. And your booty. Go. You did it. Because I did what I do. You got rinsed. You got rinsed. Wow. Alright, ready? Steady. Gotcha. 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 Wham. Wham. Let me guess, you want to speak to management too, right? He's like, yeah. What the hell is going on with that shop app? Where's my ambient music? Where's my spa day? Alright, ma'am. Manager's on her way. You can take it up with management. Take it up with management. He's like, now you're trying to suffocate me. I am not. You can breathe. He's like, just barely. My wee little Persian nose can only do so much, lady. Then breathe through your mouth. That takes coordination. Alright, scoot out of that wet towel. Out. Oh. There. Useless. Towel is useless. About a minute. He's like, I made it, people. I survived. I'm still breathing, people. I'm okay. You don't need to call the authorities. I'm okay. If you look closer, you'll be able to see how nicely coiffed and dry she's coming along. Right? There. Same technique on Jack that we did on Jill. The set it and forget it while the coat is still wet. Okay. Management here yet? No. He's on lunch break. He's like, well, let me know when they get in. I have to speak to them. You're going to file a formal complaint. He's like, maybe. Don't. Already done. Out of that. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. You eat it. You eat it. Walk, walk, wow. Like, I need to speak to management, please. Thank you. You're doing it. She's like, what am I doing? You didn't wash and wash. Buddy. Oh, let's get your booty. Let's get your booty. Wham. Oh, you did it. There's someone at the door who shouldn't be at the door. Don't know why. They're not leaving. Alright, anyone want to explain why there's someone at the door who shouldn't be at the door? Anyone want to explain that? Oh, there's the answer to the cats people who say the cats hate that back box. Well, there you have it. He ran in there. Why? Because the grooming stops. Right? That's why. Alright, I'm going to go find out what's happening at the door. I'll be right back. Alright, that was just an early drop off to accommodate her doctor's schedule. Right? Alright, so we're going to pull the first one out and do a little bit of a final fluff out. We did a set it and forget it on the sister. And this is the dryer I usually use for the finishing. She had plenty of time in there. So we probably don't need to use the Salon dryer unless we have to. Right?
that. That ready. That ready. There. Right this way. Right this way. Right this way. Right this way. Alright. Zoom out. Put the happy hoodies on so as not to frighten the small children. Wow. That. Turn that on. That ooh-ah is a much softer blowout. It's about 1/10 the power of like a Shilandi variable speed dryer. So there we go. You're doing it. Yes, you are. washed and cocked. Beth. Waka waka. Eat it. Almost there. Are we there? Almost. We're doing your cheeks? Yeah. We're gonna do your little cheekies. She's like, yeah. Alright. Your little rosy Santa cheeks. There. See the difference in the difference of the sides, right? Sculpted, non-sculpted. I do a different variation of the sculpted cheek than the standard version, right? I call them mini cheeks. Mini cheeks. Mini cheeks. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. It helps to use a small little beveled scissors, right? This is a really small one. I've always used the Aussie. See a little kangaroo? I don't know if you can see the little kangaroo on there. But it's probably like the smallest scissors that Aussie makes. bit too much cheek hair for her owner's comfort. It's all over the food, so she wanted that tapered down just a little bit. Are we there yet? Sorry, earphones are back in now, so I just had to take them out until I could finish up with her coiffing. There we go. And coiffed. Bye-bye. Alrighty then. So he is still getting a little bit more low and slow drying time, right? He hasn't been in there as long as his sister. So what I'll probably do is just not use this. I'll probably just go straight to the Salon dryer to fluff him out. Because he's not as dry as his sister was, right? Probably what we'll do. Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Be right back. Heat up the Salon dryer. Takes about 1 minute. And we're either going to flop them out with this one or with this one or both. We're just working with one moderator now, but thank you for the offer. What's going on, people? Yeah. He's not even near as dry as his sister was, so this dryer would not cut it at all. Yeah. Alright, we're going to start out without any utensil, right? Get the cat used to that. And then switch out to the utensil right about now.
And then we have this on the lowest setting for the Shalangi. Right? You don't need a whole lot of power with the Shalangi. This one is the setting that you hear right now. That's as low as it goes. I should have done him first, because he's got more coat to dry, right?
Yeah.
note to self, groom the bigger cat first, right? So he's got longer time in the dryer box, right? Yes, thank you. Uh-oh. Shuji, after laptop. Shuji. All done. All done. Good, Daddy. Good, Daddy. Alright, so we're trying to replicate what goes on in the Caddyshack vac, but trying to do it table side. If I had my dithers, I'd have a Caddyshack vac right on top of my grooming station, right? Merry Christmas! Bye-bye! Alright. Almost there. Good boy.
I probably just finish the rest with a space heater. Unless he's still pretty damp. Yeah. We'll go back to that. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, so while we're doing his final comb out, which we were doing, but you know, the final comb out, we're gonna have that space heater on. We're gonna sculpt in his cheeks. There we go. Wow. Little floof of the poof. Clear, clear. Alright, what's left? Sculpt his cheeks in and then we're done. Super. Wow. Well, not just his cheeks. I'm gonna do his eyes and his nose. There, can you see? Can you see? There. There. Alright. Yeah. This way. Good morning. Are we there yet? Not quite. Waka waka. Did you spot it? So if you go into those videos that were posted on this channel, just look for where it says maintain cat grooming. It'll show you from start to finish, right? Did you spot it? Uh-huh.
good eye. Eagle eye. Eagle eye. You have eagle eye. Or intuition. Little intuition never hurt anyone, right? There we go. Alright, cheek, no cheek. I guess so. It's tricky. You think this is easy? No. It can be a little tricky. Especially when you can't see what you're doing. Right? There. Mm-hmm. Alright. I think we got it. I think we got it. Don't. What you doing? What you doing? I get this. I'm dyslexic too. When I'm tired. But with numbers. Dyslexia works that way too? You don't know your left from your right? Really? I thought for me it's just numbers. Oh, and sometimes words. Yeah. Alright, there you have it. 2 long hair shampoo packages with a full belly shave. In this salon we call that the natural. They come in every 6 to 7 weeks, and they're on the regular maintenance schedule for a bath and a blowout. And what a concept, people. Why don't we just keep the cats coiffed and beautiful instead of chasing the mat, chasing the pelt, chasing, you know, always being behind the 8 ball or in front of the 8 ball. I forget how that goes, right? I'm sorry, what? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, well, that's a no-brainer. Okay. Yeah. So this is your perfect, beautiful bobblehead cat, I guess you could call it, right? Born and bred for perfect temperament, right? And not a whole lot of trauma going on, despite what people want to gaslight, right? Which is apparently what's happening right now. We have people in the comment section trying to gaslight. Oh no, please do, and follow your gut instinct. Do you know that your gut instinct is more powerful than any psychic on this planet? Yeah, your gut instinct is the most powerful form of psychic ability. Just saying, in case you didn't know that. Alright, all the best. Take care. Love you. We'll be back in a little bit for more. We have, oh gosh. We have a regular line, cut it, you know, in an hour. I got done an hour early for these 2 cats. So I got stuff to do. And then, but at 3 o'clock New York time, we're going to go and do 2 full long hair shampoo packages. So that'll be a treat, right? A little break in the monotony, because we do a lot of haircuts here. But at 3 o'clock New York time, we'll be doing 2 full coated long hair shampoo packages on 2 brothers who live in the same house. Anyway, all the best. Yeah.
Yes, Two Skulls. Always follow your gut. Yipper. All right. Take care.